Hello, and welcome to Expressions on the Road. I'm your host, Adara Alston. For this episode, we visit Tompkins County to celebrate the Hangar Theatre company. We find out what has made this Ithaca landmark a beacon in the arts community, while also enjoying a concert from hometown hip-hop group, the Gunpoets. All next on Expressions on the Road.
Funding for this program is provided in part by viewers like you. Thank you.
On July 11th, 1975, the Hangar Theatre opened its doors to the public with a performance of Man of La Mancha. Now, 50 years later, the Hangar is still committed to its vision of nurturing a lifelong love of the arts. I chatted with Hangar's artistic director, Shirley Saratsky, about the company's history and why this organization is so important to the Ithaca arts community.
This site was originally the Ithaca Municipal Airport, and that was founded in 1912. First airport in the Ithaca area. And then in the 1930s, this building was built. Much of what you see in this building, the cement block structure was built, and it became an airplane hangar where airplanes were built and repaired. And during the Second World War, pilots were trained on site here. And then it became a storage facility for the city of Ithaca. There's a whole story about how we became the Hangar Theatre. Do you want me to go into that as well?
Please do.
All right. As the story goes, around 1968, there were a group of Ithacans that came together. They were going to build a whole new arts complex in Ithaca. They pursued that for a couple of years. They raised a fair amount of money, but they were not able to raise what it would cost. And at that point, they said, let's rethink this. And they said, what if we repurposed a building that already exists? And so they came here. They came to the Hangar. It was very community-driven. Many community members were helping, like doing the final painting and the arranging of seats right before the show opened. The summer of 1975, first production was the musical Man of La Mancha, the impossible dream, and in fact, the Hangar became the possible dream.
To celebrate one of Ithaca's most historic venues, we had to bring in one of the area's most popular musical acts. For the last 15 years, the Gunpoets have become a staple of the region's music scene, with their unique blend of hip-hop music combined with the message of positivity and togetherness. Here's the band opening their set with the original song, Hands Up.
These flames, I am deranged, I am Dan, you there, yo, what's your name? I'm a lunatic, man, who could pick your brain. If I get caught, yo, I was framed, I won't get caught. You won't even know I came. You're like a deer in headlights, just looking at me kinda strange. I'll bang bang when my campaign slang. We got as much to lose as we've got to gain. It's no game, this is serious, man, it's life. And I'm a real life stick-up kid. Instead of bullets though, I shoot sunlight. Like bang, bang, my rays hit you straight in your ribs. You look down at that hole in your chest like, hold up, man, yo, what the yuck is this? I'm making room, fam, I'll leave you with the gift. I'll blow your heart out, yup, and seal it with the kiss. Everybody duck, cause these guns gon' buck. We don't give a what, yeah, that's what's up. It's a stick up, don't breathe a hiccup. Mics are drawn, coming out with your hands up. When we say buck, 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 you say, coming out with your hands up, buck, 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 coming out with your hands up, buck, 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 coming out with your hands up. Here I am, I'm such a gentleman. My right-hand man, too, is so benevolent. A little reticent, a speech impediment, but that's irrelevant. He rips it for your own betterment. A new precedent is set for the president-elect, coming at you now live and direct. It's a mess, but we'll give it our best shot. Guns pop, pop through your bulletproof vest.
They shot him down, denying wisdom. They shot her down, abiding systems. They got us sounding like divided heathens, operating on some violent reasons. Words populate the violent season. This ish got me off every single night like enuresis. When the beat and the melody hits, I pen a thesis so I can show y'all who the enemy is.
Everybody duck, cause these guns gon' buck. We don't give a what, yeah, that's what's up. It's a stick up, don't breathe a hiccup. Our mics are drawn, coming out with your hands up. When we say buck, 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 you say say, coming out with your hands up, buck, 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 coming out with your hands up, buck, 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 coming out with your hands up.
The erudite, supply style by the terabyte. You can't be scared of life. You can't be paralyzed by your own creative wilds going sterilized. The revolution will be terrorized, I mean televised. My whole scheme was to never lie. My dream was to live in your vanilla sky. I minimized how deeply I was vilified in this personal meeting of the minds. Purposeful insight might be fleeting like the medium of DVDs. Can deceit be redefined? Can one be taught to read your mind? What I brought to the table can feed the whole redesign. My social currency credit can never be declined. Hopelessness, is that the key to feed the vibe? Is that what you need to feel alive? I will never concede, cause we be living out the truest style.
Everybody duck, cause these guns gon' buck. We don't give a what, yeah, that's what's up. It's a stick up, don't breathe a hiccup. Mics are drawn, coming out with your hands up. When we say buck, 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 you say, coming out with your hands up. Buck, 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 coming out with your hands up. Buck, 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 coming out with your hands up. Buck, 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 coming out with your hands up. Buck, buck, buck. Coming out with your hands up. Yeah. Shout out our boy Lucas, aka LJ, Josh's #1 son out here on the mic. Thank you, Lucas. You are the man. That's right. Living for the weekend. Happy Saturday. Yeah. I woke up, beat the sunrise, look in my eyes. I'm so tired, but I'm doing alright. I rose up with a smile, cause I'm feeling alive. A good life, yo, I'm not gonna lie. A cup of joe when I open the door, yo. I'm on the go, but can't wait to get home. I'm in the cold, wind blows on my nose with show. An open window, straight to my heart and soul. Daydreaming of some home, cooking food on the stove. Maybe chasing a rainbow, yo, what do you know? I'm never alone, I know a place to go to let the good times roll. I'm broke up, but won't die for my piece of the pie. Like stick 'em up, put your hands up high. It's all love and no jive, I can feel it inside. While I grind on my 9 to 5. Oh, can't fight it no more. It's what we do to survive. Grinding on our 9 to 5. Oh, but I let it all go. For a smile, know that I'll feel alright for a while when I get home. J-High.
$20 in my pocket at the train station. I'm a scholar in the way that I remain patient. Looking around, seeing the faces that look just like me. Desperation, taken lightly. We all chase the debt, we all place the bets, we all taste the threat. And every night I try to leave it and lie to myself and just say
we ain't made it yet.
So I sit around and fret. There's pleasure in the present, even though the pressures are menacing. We're teaching and learning lessons with each little second. I'm yearning to start spending. I stop and think about all of those who got less. I will not stress on who got the newest and brightest, cause I can't have all the things that I view with my iris. I take pride in having nothing. That's something, and that's substance, and that's loving, yo.
Oh, can't fight it no more. It's what we do to survive. Grinding on our 9 to 5. Oh, but I let it all go. For a smile, know that I'll feel alright for a while when I get home. This song is dedicated to all the hard-working men and women of the world. Overworked and underpaid, stressed and tired, but you got bills to pay. May you find a little time in your life to make time, to find joy, to do things that make you smile. Keep on keeping on. Come on. Oh, can't fight it no more. It's what we do to survive. Grinding on our 9 to 5. Oh, but I let it all go. For a smile, know that I'll feel alright for a while when I get home. Oh, can't fight it no more. It's what we do to survive. on a 9 to 5. Oh, but I'll let it all go. For a smile, know that I'll feel alright for a while when I get home. For a smile, know that I'll feel alright for a while when I get home. Yeah, hey.
Thank you.
So we are a professional theater. What I like to use as terminology now is we are a community-based professional theater. The structure of our season is we have 3 main stage shows. That's changed a bit over the years, but we've had that structure for the past several years, and it's consistently working very well for us right now. So 3 main stage titles. Productions start mid-June and run through the beginning of August. We do a lot of musicals. It's really, I think that's kind of uniquely where we fit in the community of theaters here in the area, that we do musical theater in this cool, intimate space. Our Kid Stuff series is specifically theater for young audiences, so those are shows that are selected, designed, staged, and performed with kids, I'd say between the ages of 3 and 9 in mind. I really think most of the shows appeal to all generations. They always have something really fun and delightful also for adults. Those shows, we have 4 in our series.
Can you tell us a little bit about some of the performers that have graced the Hangar stage over the years?
Yeah, that's a great question. We're really proud of how many amazing alumni we have who have spent time here in the Hangar and still speak with great love and affection about their time here. Of course, the first person who comes to mind is also a Cornell University alum, Jimmy Smits. I think he was in his early 20s in a number of productions. Since then, we've had Jane Lynch did shows here. Chadwick Boseman actually directed shows here. So he was here as a director before his career took off. More recent people, Chloe Fineman, who is on Saturday Night Live now. She was a member of our lab company and performed in the theater. Julie Benko, who was in our production of Once. She's since become a star of her own. So we've had an incredible roster of artists who some are very popular that everyday people would know, and some are truly the stars of the American theater now.
I loved her, but I knew she wasn't right. We used to scream at each other, say mean things, and my mother taught me better bet. You better bet she taught me better, but our emotions got the better.
I never thought that I would be the one to say goodbye, but things aren't always what they seem to the naked eye. We constantly fake desire, found new ways to paint denial. We're facing in and out of dazes in a leaning tower. And life is repeating now. Life vice is deep-seating now. Another crisis, soul bleeding out. Plates, bowls thrown to the ceiling. How could we get to this point of unrequited hate/love? But I can't back up. But if I don't, I feel I may crack up. This ain't that crush that we used to have, and that can't be us. I know it's tough, but if we don't move, it could be done. No more time in the sun. Hopefully this rhyme is enough.
But I knew she wasn't right. We used to scream at each other, scream at each other. We used to scream at each other, scream.
I remember way back when, that moment I first met you. I knew even way back then that I'd never forget you. But I never guessed that you get me to do all the things I now confess to. And you would do your fair share too, even though our love was special. Sometimes this road of life, it twists and winds like it's a pretzel. Sometimes it rhymes without design, sometimes it's meant to test you. Sometimes you'll find that time can fly, it disappears like presto. We're left here with our hands to the sky, praying we'll be rescued. Baby, we weren't meant to be, like baby, we gotta let let it breathe. I'd save you a seat, but I'm starting to see we're gone with the wind of the willow trees. It was fun when we were young and full of hope and so deep in love. Soon little gripes would lead to big fights and we'd blow out our lungs. So we're screaming in the streets in broad daylight. I think the time has come to rip that band-aid off the flesh. It's best if we just get it done.
But I knew she wasn't right. We used to scream at each other, say mean things, and my mother taught me better bet. We used to scream at each other, scream at each other. We used to scream at each other, scream.
Better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better. Better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better. You better bet, you better bet she taught me better.
But I knew she wasn't right. We used to scream at each other, say mean things, and my mother taught me better bet. We used to scream at each other, scream at each other. We used to scream at each other, scream.
Yeah.
I see you swirling in time.
Finger paint in the air, finger paint in the air, finger paint in the air.
Your body and mine transform into light in the night. The music in you.
Shake our hips and hair, shake our hips and hair, shake our hips and hair, shake our derriere.
Inside of me too. And when we combine, it's divine.
Yeah, finger paint in the air. Move our bodies like we don't care if you stare. And while you just stand there, we'll twist and move and shake our hips and hair. Setting off flares to let you know where the party is, and where the party is right here. It's in the atmosphere, music coming in clear. Hit you right there, square between your ears. Yeah.
Straight to the dome, take the long way home. Let the song play, follow away, slide in your zone. Fly designs applied in the livest of tones. Put a fire in your soul. Don't let your life be enticed by gold. Yo, you might be a life-size clone. This is where we sightsee with the bright lights on. Rhyme hit you like Mike Tyson. Black.
I see you swirling in time.
Spinning, 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 spinning in a dark room, in a dark room.
I see you swirling in time.
Lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up like a full moon, like a full moon. Lit up, lit up, lit up like a full moon.
I see you swirling in time.
Flower in full bloom. Look at you, looking like, look at you, looking like, look at you, looking like, look at you, looking like a flower in full bloom.
I see you swirling in time.
Light the fuse, light the fuse, light the fuse, and like a bomb go, light the fuse, and like a bomb go, boom.
Take my hand as we move through the darkness. No light in the past, we're embarking. So fast we pretend that we're lost, but we walk with the haste of a marksman. No fate, we embrace being washed out. Limelight, bright flashes, sublime life, divine rights. This rhyme might be the path to winning it in this beautiful fight.
Yeah, hit him with the spotlight. Action, chain reaction, all night. Party crashing, got one life, right? Follow your passion to the dance floor and imagine oohs and ahs as the crowd reacts to you. Cause you're made of magic and everybody's watching, everybody stops and cameras flashing.
I see you swirling in time.
Spinning, 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 spinning in a dark room, in a dark room.
I see you swirling in time.
Lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up like a full moon, like a full moon. Lit up, lit up, lit up like a full moon.
I see you swirling in
A
time.
flower in full bloom. Look at you, looking like, look at you, looking like, look at you, looking like, look at you, looking like a flower in full bloom.
I see you swirling in time.
Light the fuse, light the fuse, light the fuse, and like a bongo, bongo, light the fuse, and like a bongo, boom!
How y'all doing? Yeah.
Imagination goes pacing through the night. Swirling metamorphosis, we are turning in the light. The rhythm culmination hits every drum beat in your mind. Swirling metamorphosis, we are turning in the light.
We are turning into light. We are turning into light. Swirling metamorphosis, we are turning into light. We are turning into light. We are turning into light. Swirling metamorphosis, we are turning into light. Finger paint in the air, finger paint in the air, finger paint in the air, finger paint in the air. Shake our hips and hair, shake our hips and hair, shake our hips and hair, shake our hips and hair. Come on. Yeah.
Thank you.
Our season happens in the summer. It happens June through August. But in the other 9 months of the year, the theater is bustling with activity. We serve as a venue for many different community arts groups, so many different genres of music that have performed in our space, from traditional Irish music to folk music to hip hop to tribute bands. Our work and our season blends really well with all of that. Again, being a home for a lot of musical theater, it's really wonderful in the other 9 months of the year to have all of these musical artists playing in the space. We also have a full roster of education programs, which allows for young people in the community to try out their own hands at a variety of different artistic pursuits. You name it, we have a class for it in the summer. And we have our Project 4 Arts in Residence program, which is a program that's been going on for over 30 years, where we have teaching artists from the Hangar who go into classrooms, 4th grade classrooms around Tompkins County, and work with the young people to write their own play. It gives young people the idea early on that their voices matter, that they have something to say, that their ideas have relevance, and we really try to continue that theme through all of the programming we do.
Where do we find a peace of mind? Looking outside or inside?
Hey now, I'll make no bones about it. Tell you quick that home is where my heart is. Check it out, I wrote a little poem about it. Standing here looking back to where we started. A box in an alley, a big old mansion on the coast in Cali or Hawaii. A college town in the valley, is home your body, your surroundings? I don't know, man, it's probably both. Pause, fast forward, reverse. Deep down with souls not of this earth. Life forms from distant universe. Woke up one day and now here I am. They call me Dan, I am human. I can build a home with my bare hands, and I can rip it down and I can build it again. And while I'm here, I'ma seek me a piece of all the things I've been dreaming of. Yup, I'll live it up with all of my peeps. I'll fill my home with peace and love. Love, love, love.
Deeply in love, my soul. I've been dreaming of home.
That's where I want us to go. Home, I'm dreaming on.
Hey now, I'll make no bones about it. Tell you quick that home is where my heart is. Check it out, I wrote a little poem about it. Standing there, taking back to where we started. like a rolling stone. Latchkey kid living there all alone. Don't need no sympathy, just ride along. Footsteps like a symphony outside my door. Take the love I was longing for. Sometimes it was there, sometimes it was gone. Some think it was wrong, but I always belong. Had a spot that I could sing my song. Place to hang my hat. Faced with the fact that I can't stay pat. Nomadic, youngest of old souls, so tragic. Running from both loads of pain and anguish. Finally found cats who spoke my language. Walking the same path, exposing a land bridge. Come on, take a walk in my shoes.
If you can shoulder the baggage.
I'm home, perfectly in love. My soul,
I've been dreaming of home. That's where I want us to go. Home, I'm dreaming on, dreaming on.
home, perfectly in love. My soul, I've been dreaming.
Home, that's where I want us to go. Home, I'm dreaming on, dreaming on. Though my roots are strong, I like to roam.
And wherever I am, I'm where I belong.
I can travel this globe for God knows how long, but ain't no place like home. Though my roots are strong, I like to roam.
And wherever I am, I'm where I belong.
I can travel this globe for God knows how long, and ain't no place like home. When you get in your zone,
Where I get in my zone.
like a king on your throne,
Like a king on my throne.
you feel it in your bones.
I feel it in my bones.
That's right, ain't no place like home. When you get in your zone,
Where I get in my zone.
like a king on your throne,
Like a king on my throne.
you feel it in your bones.
I feel it in my bones.
That's right, ain't no place like home. When you get in your zone,
Get in my zone.
like a king on your throne,
Like a king on my throne.
you feel it in your bones.
I feel it in my bones.
That's right, ain't no place like home. When you get in your zone,
Where I get in my zone.
like a king on your throne,
Like a king on my throne.
you feel it in your
I feel
bones.
it in my bones.
That's right, ain't no place like home.
The Gunpoets ending their set with Home in front of an adoring hometown crowd. That is all the time we have for this episode. And a reminder that you can visit hangartheatre.org for more information about all the performances and educational programs the venue offers. If you want to learn more about the band, please visit gunpoets.com. And finally, you can also head over to wskg.org/expressions to see even more of the Gunpoets Hangar performance. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, this is Adara Alston.
Float away when you're on my mind. 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 Sideways gaze, sinister ways are shady. Caught inside this maze, I'm amazed to find better days will arrive, but I've been hurting lately. Meditating so my soul can shine. Purple haze and we getting it blazing, baby. The murder rate is on the rise. I'm counting the ways we get high, making me crazy, baby. I float away when you're on my mind.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's nice.